Hiya, this is a poem called Beside the Sea of Galilee. And I was thinking about the life of Jesus and what he went through and things. And it's from my book, Darkness into Light. Hope you enjoy it. Put some comments or share it if you liked it and feel led to do it. Beside the sea in Galilee, my Jesus walks with me. He shows me what my life should be, and the Spirit sets me free. He's promised never to leave me, but be my constant guide, to comfort me in all my trouble, and to celebrate his victory. I walked with him for 3 whole years, and saw amazing things, miracles and teachings that actually blew my mind. Then, suddenly he changed his tune, and he talked about death. No, Lord, I said, that cannot be true. If not, I will stand always true with you. One night when we went to the Passover feast, he said the strangest thing. This is my body broken for you. Eat it and you will live. Someone will deny me 3 times before the cock crows. I would never do such a thing. Oh Lord, it can't be me. The night kept getting darker, and he led us out to pray. We tried to stay awake and pray, but our flesh was weak from sorrow. Then Judas came with the mass-armed troops and kissed my master's face. Then fear at last took a total hold, and we, his disciples, fled. I followed at a distance to the place they took him to. I huddled by the fire warmth, and my heart was icy cold. Then my deepest dread came true, and people questioned me. You are his friend. You walked with him. No, you have it so wrong. 3 times I stood to deny my Lord, and then the cockerel crowed, and suddenly Jesus, his words came back, and sadness pierced my heart. They took him away and beat him up, mocked him and put him on trial. We all watched in the crowd when they cried to have him die. The lonely walk to the hill of death was the longest I'd ever watched. It filled my heart with grief and pain. But Mary, Jesus' mother, who can feel the grip of the pain that must have been there that day? They nailed him to a cross of shame, and he hung there all alone. The people jeered and called him king, but all he said was, Father, please forgive them. He said to John, behold your mum, and John, your precious child. The world turned black as the Saviour died, and people's hearts were filled with fear. We buried him in a stranger's tomb and left to share and grieve and pray. 3 days he lay there, and so we thought this was the end. Death had won. But as his mum went to the tomb the next day, she met a man, said, do not fear. He's not here, for he is risen. Now tell the good news to all his friends. Gathered in a tiny room, we had bolted all the doors, and we were standing there in fear. Then suddenly Jesus was there. showing us all his hands and his feet. And finally, Thomas believed. Then one day he appeared to me again by the Sea of Galilee. He said to me, "Peter, do you love me?" And 3 times I told him I did. "If you love me," he said, "feed my sheep. You are a rock, and on your life I will build my church once more, and forever they will be free." So this is my story I can tell of a God of second chances, a Saviour, love, mercy and grace, of healing and love. So what will you do with my story I've told? My Jesus is calling to you. He's coming to lead you by the hand and set your life free for evermore. At last in heaven, face to face, we will see the King of Kings, worship and bow down at his feet, and join his angels in ceaseless praise. That was actually the story of Peter and how he denied God and how he'd walked with Jesus all those years, and yet when it came to it, he denied him. But it's good because it means that he was just human, and God sees who we are before we know, and he's given us a chance. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. My book is available on Amazon, so if you're interested, have a look, and I'll put the link in sometime. Thank you.